Our top story ahead of what's expected to be a stormy monsoon session. Prime Minister Modi appealed to the opposition for cooperation in running the session. This was during an all-party meeting called by Union Minister Venkaiah Naidu this morning. The Prime Minister attended it right in the beginning, where he said while the government has to take initiative and responsibility to run Parliament, but this responsibility has to be shared by all. He also said we should move forward on the land bill. But after the Prime Minister left, the opposition demanded a high-level probe into allegations in the Lalit Gate controversy involving Sushma Swaraj and Vasundhara Raje. They also demanded a probe against HRD Minister Smriti Irani and said that leaders should step down during the probe.
There is no question of accepting any ultimatum. Nobody can dictate to Parliament. Parliament is sovereign. We are an independent country. And this government has got a clear-cut majority. And today, fortunately, overwhelming majority. Why overwhelming majority? Almost all the parties said Parliament should function effectively, meaningfully, purposefully. And every one of them should get an opportunity to discuss all issues. Whatever issues the political parties want to discuss. At the end of the day, Congress also told us, Mr. Venugopal went on record, that they want to raise all issues and they want the Parliament to function.
आज सरकार ने सभी दोनों हाउसेस के दोनों सदनों के अलग अलग पार्टीज के नेताओं की मीटिंग बुलाई थी। हमने अपनी तरफ से, अपनी पार्टी की तरफ से, लोकसभा से मिस्टर वेणुगोपाल जी थे और राज्यसभा से मैं था। हमने जो बताया है वो अंदर जो बताया है वही मैं बताऊं। हमने बताया है कि कांग्रेस एक रिस्पॉन्सिबल पॉलिटिकल पार्टी है और हमेशा इस हित में रही है कि कानून बने जो लोगों के हित के लिए हैं, पास हों कानून, और हर बिल जो पारित होगा वो मेरिट पे पारित होगा। मेरिट बहुत जरूरी है। हमने कहा कि देश में बहुत सारी समस्याएं हैं। ये ठीक है कि लोकसभा और राज्यसभा का काम है कानून बनाना, कानून पास करना, लेकिन लोकसभा और राज्यसभा के मेंबर भारत की जनता की आंखें और कान हैं और जो भी वो सोचे, जो भी घटनाएं इंटरसेशन में होती हैं, उस घटना को आम जनता तो सदन के सामने नहीं ला सकती है। अपने रिप्रेजेंटेटिव्स के द्वारा, अपने प्रतिनिधियों के द्वारा उनकी आवाज बनकर हम लोकसभा और राज्यसभा में सरकार के सामने वो बातें रखने के लिए और सरकार का ध्यान आकर्षित करने के लिए वचनबद्ध है।
All right, let's go across to Rahul Srivastava for more. So Rahul, the lines are drawn, the knives are out. It's going to be quite a challenge for the government getting work done during the Parliament session which starts tomorrow.
Gagi, if you look at what the Prime Minister said in terms that the responsibility of running the House definitely is of the government, but it's largely a collective responsibility. He appealed to the opposition that both of them should get together. But on the other hand, Mr. Venkaiah Naidu very clearly told the reporters outside, and also the government stated inside, that there will be no resignations. The fact that there will be no resignations as demanded by the opposition underlines that the battle lines are drawn, and both the fronts, that is the government and the opposition, have now taken entrenched positions. The opposition demand is explicit that there should be high-level probes in all the charges faced by the BJP leaders, Vasundhara Raje, Rajasthan Chief Minister, Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan, Sushma Swaraj, the External Affairs Minister, and Smriti Irani, the HRD Minister. In case of Mr. Shivraj Singh Chauhan, a CBI probe is already on. The demand is that till the time this probe is on, the probes are on, then these people should step down, and if acquitted, they can come back to power. Now, the attempt for the government will be to brazen it out, to form a protective ring around their own leaders, and the government is largely prepared for a showdown with the opposition. What one can say that first day tomorrow is definitely going to be a washout. It will depend a lot on the negotiative skill of the government, what it does regarding key bills like the GST, the land and others. What we are hearing that the land bill is almost doomed as far as this session is concerned, with the joint committee of the two houses looking to it, already seeking time till the 28th. It's a short session, ends on the 13th. By the time the legislative department creates a bill and sends it to Parliament, it might be a lot of time. So one can say that land bill is not expected. GST is in high stages as far as the report of the select committee which is looking into it. And today is one of the last meetings in which the dissent notes and other elements will be taken up. What we are told by the sources, the government is willing to create one more amendment to give an assurance in the bill itself that the government will be, central will be compensating the states which will be losing revenue once GST is rolled out for 5 years, not up to 5 years. But if one looks at it, it seems very clearly that the attempt of the opposition is to paralyze the parliament and paralyze the government. If we have talked to several left and other left parties and other leaders, they are also very clear that they back the Congress demand and there is a great sense of unanimity. The government can only operate in this session if it cracks the opposition unity. But right now it seems impossible, and that's why one can say is that this session again could well go down as one of the sessions like the winter session of 2010, when over the demand of a joint parliamentary committee in the coal scam, the entire session was a washout.
All right, Rahul, thanks so much for joining us there. And left parties are holding a protest against the NDA government right now in the capital. You can see those visuals coming of that left protest against the NDA government.